Hello. I just wanted to bring you a little mindfulness today. Today I'm just outside. It's a nice warm day, sitting in the sunshine. Well, it's nearby anyway. Sitting on a swing. It's very peaceful. As I suggested last week, you can find a little peace anywhere. The closet, maybe in your living room, maybe outside. Waterfall is running in the background. I look out and I see the trees. Let me show them to you. Trees, the fan going and so forth. I perceive these as all peaceful things to me. Birds chirping, and just being aware. So the word yoga actually means mind and body together. For the mind to be aware of the body, when the body moves, when the body breathes. When you're in tune with your body, you can perceive perhaps that how you're feeling today. Maybe it's not as good as you hope for it to be, and maybe you need to get a little bit more rest, or you need some hydration, you need some water. So it's just being in tune. The word prana, you may hear that sometimes in yoga sessions or yoga classes or songs even. Prana. Prana is breath. And today I wanted to speak a little bit about oracles. Oracles are like an epiphany. Sometimes we can read something and we can read it several times. And then maybe we read it a few months down the road and it means a lot more to us. Or something hits home that you finally know what that means. That is an epiphany. Or an oracle. You might just be sitting in peace, listening to the waterfall, watching the breeze sway the branches and a bird flying in the sky with clouds back behind, and something may come to mind. We might be in the middle of some movements with yoga and something come to mind. So just take some breath. I'm going to kind of take it easy today on what we're doing. As I'm sitting here in the swing, kind of in between yoga sessions here at Yoga Sanctuary. Just do a little bit of single nostril breathing. We're going to close up one nostril and breathe in. Close off the other nostril, breathe out. Breathe in. Back and forth. So after you do that about 6 times on each side, then you just breathe through both nostrils, and you're really grateful to have 2 nostrils instead of just one. So just breathing deep. This actually levels off the brain waves, as I have mentioned before. And I'm going to do a little bit of movement, so I'm going to move the camera as I am preparing to do that. Let me actually put this up a little bit. So let's take some breath up, lift it up. Release down. And again. Let's take our hands and bring them here to our chest. Take breath. Exhale. Bend down and come up. This is Tai Chi, and we are signifying pulling in positive and pushing out negative. So we'll do a few more. And one more. So I'm going to step back a little bit so you can see more of me. And I come back by my face and come down by my knee. So you want to inhale, exhale. I'm going to come up and step that right foot forward, left foot forward for you, coming back, and a few more. And come back to center. Just bring our hands to heart. Adjust this camera up just a little bit as I want to share something with you. We're going to rub our hands together. And you rub them together pretty strong. Do you know that things like knitting and crocheting and clapping the hands and you know, making marching motions, using instruments, they're all healing because we're using our hands. So we're just rubbing our hands together, creating energy. And then we're going to blow our breath on the hands. And the breath represents our spirit. So just inhale, exhale, putting the breath to the hands. And then let's bring our hands down to the lower stomach. We're going to picture the color red. We're going to picture grounding, stability, and balance. These energy meridians in our bodies are referred to as chakras. We're going to move the hands up a little bit, picturing the color orange. This represents relationships. We're going to move the hands up a little bit, picturing the color yellow. And this is our desire and our energy, all within our core plex. Now we're going to bring our hands to our chest. So your left hand is on your heart, and we picture the color green. This represents compassion and love. And take breath on that. Let's bring hands to your throat, and we envision the color blue. And this is about our communication, our expression, and make us realize that every word that we speak into the universe has great meaning, great impact. So we be mindful and careful of our words, because you can't take those words back. Let's bring hand over hand on the forehead, and we picture the color indigo, like a purple. And this is representing our intuition. If you don't know the word intuition, it's a word for you to look up after we're done. Hand on the crown of the head. Intuition is kind of like knowing if you should do something or not. Hands on the crown of the head represent wisdom, and the color is white. And here we say a prayer for consciousness. Then we're going to bring our hands back down to the core, which is red, then orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, white. Just do that again. Take breath, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, let it go. So I'm just going to take you a couple of moments to take you around the garden a little bit and show you here at Yoga Sanctuary just how peaceful it really is. Really the fan is kind of pretty there with leaves going round. And I'm going to walk over here and show you, let's see, let's switch this around if I can. And just coming here to a relaxing chair. And coming on around to the garden part. Angels and birds. Garden globes. Little blooms. And coming around. There's another angel sitting among the clover and the spices. We have lemon thyme, peppermint, and parsley. I believe that's Italian parsley. Clover with the angel. Looks to be like a mom reading a book to her child. These are called lamb's ear, and they're very soft, like a lamb. And come on around, and here's another angel with water. St. Francis and a bird. Wind chimes. Very peaceful. Another little angel. There's some little artifacts over here on the table. Piece of driftwood, seashells, little tile, and our little meditating dog. And as you see, here's that little swirling sign that means healing. This is actually coral from the Hawaiian waters. Kokopelli, a flute player. And here's our trees with some jewels. And I'm just going to step out back and show you a few flowers before kind of winding this up. So here's a beautiful plant that bloomed today. There's some little red ones that are similar, and purple. So get out and touch the plants. Breathe the fresh air. Get some sun. And I'm very happy to have been able to spend a few more minutes with you this week, just speaking about peace, serenity, compassion. And I'll bring this to closure. Peace.